New Zealand Broadcasting School, part of Udder Institute of Canterbury, proudly presents Bassline. In May 2024, second year Bachelor of Broadcasting Communication students created Bassline 96.1, the student-run radio station for 2024. In July, we were briefed to expand Bassline from a local radio station into a multimedia brand to engage audiences throughout Aotearoa, online, on screen, and on air. Working with leading industry creatives, podcasters, and journalists, we brainstormed, prototyped, and pitched our ideas. From podcasts, news stories, radio, and TV shows, we have worked tirelessly to bring you the expanded Bassline brand. And now, the studio is ready, the lights are up, and we're ready to go live.
Bassline 96.1, bringing you the double shot with Harry and Zoe. Live from Channel 200.
Back on the double shot with Harrison and Zoe. We are live from a studio today on Freeview Channel 200 as well as Bassline 96.1. So let's have an exciting show together, hey?
Let's do it. All right, coming up on the show, we're trying a new thing called Beyonce or Shakespeare. Zoe will give me a quote, I'll give Zoe a quote, and we have to guess whether it's Beyonce or Shakespeare. We've also got Cherry Red, the local Christchurch band, coming in the studio for a live performance and an interview. So it's very exciting stuff today, isn't it? I'm
super stoked. But do you know what else I wanted to chat to you about? Do you know that the spin-off, they did a ranking of Christchurch malls?
Did they now?
They did. Do you know what they did? That's why I'm saying that, yeah. And I thought the list was rather, I only had a quick look over.
Right.
But I thought it was a bit crazy almost.
Can I guess who came first?
Oh, was it Westfield?
It was actually, never guess it, the Palms that
was
came
it the
first.
Palms?
Yep.
That's a shocker.
Do you want to guess who came last on the list?
South City?
It was the Hub in Hornby.
No.
You know what? Hornby got done pretty dirty on the list because they got the Hub in place 14. Place 13 was the Dress Smart right across the road from the Hub.
But I love Dress Smart. You get all the bargains there. That's why you go to, well, I suppose that's the reason why it got a little bit higher than the Hub, because you get the bargains.
Yeah.
But I would have thought that Westfield would be one, not the Palms. Respectfully, love the Palms, but like the Palms really has the eateries outside.
I think that's what did it for it, because you got that nice eatery. It's like a nice little location. You're eating there. It doesn't even feel like you're at a mall. It's just like a nice restaurant.
Yeah, that's true. Isn't there a Chemist Warehouse there as well? And yeah.
Only the essentials. Chemist Warehouse.
Chemist Warehouse and food. That's all I need, really. There's a supermarket and everything there. But the Hub and Dress Smart did get done pretty dirty. South City came 6th-ish, I think.
Yeah, I think so, yeah.
Yeah, it's random. There were some malls in there that I didn't even realise were malls.
I think what was most shocking to me about the list is that Christchurch has 14 malls. I never expected that. I thought there was maybe 4.
Well, that's what I'm saying. I think they class, even if there's just 3 shops and maybe 1 eatery, they class it as a mall.
Yeah, strange. Hey, well, text us your opinion on the list at Bassline 96.1 on our Instagram. We'll just have a read through it, discuss it later on the show. I'm excited to give it a little check out, aren't you?
Yeah, and you know that the spin-off actually also the same for the Auckland malls, so we'll have to check that one out as well.
Ooh, I'm pretty sure Auckland has a couple more malls than us, but
yeah, that's true. It'll be a much longer list. Coming up now, we have got a Rhythm and Kai episode.
We're going to play the full documentary about him after the news instead of Upward Spiral today. But right now, let's just see a little clip of it here on Bassline TV.
It's going to be a little teaser for you on everything that's going to be coming on Bassline TV. Let's give it a look right now.
The idea of 33 came about. I guess it's 33 is based on a numerology that belonged to one of my homies. One of my greatest teachers, you know. A man that comes from between a rock and a hard place and has just managed to be a shining beam of light.
How did you get into being an MC? Was it a passion of yours since a young age?
Yeah, bro. Well, I always loved rap music and that. I guess I didn't really think about it till I was 18 years old.
Back on the double shot, and we're going to play that game that we just teased earlier of Beyonce versus Shakespeare. Of which quotes do you think could have been said by Beyonce or Shakespeare, which you'd think it would be pretty easy to distinguish, but I have a guess it's not going to be all that easy.
It's actually crazy how Beyonce can sound like Shakespeare with her modern day speech versus what was Shakespeare, 1700s?
Couldn't tell you. But I think let's give the first quote a read.
Yep. See, Beyonce's also playing at the NFL on Christmas Day. How crazy is that?
That's so crazy.
Yeah, it's gonna be streamed live on Netflix with their new streaming of sports events.
Is it?
Yeah.
That's insane.
All right, let's check out our first quote. All right.
So, do you want me to read it out?
Yeah, go on.
Okay. Ghost in the sheets. I know if I'm haunting you, must be haunting me.
What?
I don't even know. That could be either.
I want to say that's Shakespeare because I feel like ghosts are quite like a back in the Shakespeare times kind of thing.
But what if it's Beyonce's way of being sneaky about it?
I'm gonna lock in Shakespeare.
Fine, I'll lock in Beyonce. What's her answer?
Oh, it was Beyonce.
Beyonce.
You're right.
Oh, yes, killed it.
All right, next one. My wicked tongue, where will it be?
It's a bit of a random one, that one. Shakespeare. 100% I'm guessing Shakespeare.
Wicked's a very like Shakespearean term.
Yeah.
So I'm gonna say Shakespeare as well.
Let's do Shakespeare. Let's lock it in.
Oh,
No,
what?
we got it wrong again. Oh my gosh, we suck at this game. Okay, let's do one more.
There's daggers in men's smiles. That's something Beyonce's gonna say.
Daggers in men's smile. I don't know.
But it's been Beyonce the last two.
Well, so then wouldn't it be Shakespeare now?
I'm gonna look in Shakespeare.
Fine, let's lock in Shakespeare again.
Yes!
Give me 5.
Nice.
Killed
All right.
it. Oh my gosh. What a hard, tricky game.
Yeah, all right. Well, right now I think we should throw over to a little something of on the line, a little game me and Maya were versing each other against.
No, it's
Gameline.
Gameline
Oh,
coming up
not on the
next,
line.
where we're going to be checking in on Aidan and Sam, see how they're doing playing their games. They're getting really, really good at it, and I'm jealous of their skills, to be honest.
The two from the I Think You're Hot podcast playing video games. Who knew that those two things could correlate so well? Video games and dating advice mashed together.
And if you need to catch up on everything Bassline, make sure you head to our YouTube channel to catch up on all of your shows. Right now, Gameline here, and on radio, these walls, Kendrick Lamar.
Channel 200, moving to the game line.
Hello.
Hello. You're on the game line. You're Sam and Aidan. It's been a couple of days since you last joined us.
We're playing Forza.
We've changed it up.
I know.
This is crazy. It's not something we'd normally do. We're going to jump straight into it, aren't we?
Let's give it a go. A wee race. A wee racy poo and the wee Audi poo and the Quattro poo.
Probably in one of, if not the most iconic rally cars in the world.
Man, the graphics are so beautiful on the computer.
Yeah, see, I've always been an Xbox man, but I've never played Forza on PC, so this is a new experience for me, and it feels incredible.
How do you rate your driving skills out of 10? You're looking pretty sharp. As he bangs into the wall.
I hate to say that I use the walls sometimes to help me.
Yeah.
But sometimes they are useful.
Well, that's what walls are there for, famously. Guidance.
And you can't miss checkpoints in these races either, because they do send you back.
Do you get a smacked bottom if you miss them?
You do, and you do
and
not.
put to bed?
You do
no
not
dessert.
No dessert. I tell you what's just as sweet as dessert, and that's the I Think You're Hot podcast.
Yes, indeed. It is on Spotify, Rover, and iHeartRadio.
It's incredible. The 5th episode has just released, hasn't it, Sam?
Yeah, the hosts, Aidan and Sam.
Well, that's crazy. Wait, you and I?
No,
hosts?
different dudes.
Oh, okay.
Yeah.
Okay.
They take you through the stages of a relationship with a special twist, and that's coming out next week.
It is.
Episode 6 and 7.
No!
You got to get those checkpoints, boy.
Oh, you got to stay dialed.
So check that out. We also have All on Green and F and Risky.
All on Green posted their 4th podcast yesterday.
They're pumping them out, eh?
Yeah, especially because they're vodcasts. You can actually find them on YouTube as well.
So you
which
can
is
watch
cool.
them?
You can watch them. Yeah. And they're not going anywhere, so you don't have to rush to your computer and watch them because they have longevity.
Yes. Exactly.
It's incredible, isn't
Famously. All right, boy. Lock in.
really...
So I'm glad we got the all-wheel drive train
Yeah, the
on this car.
Quattro's, it's handling it really well. It's just...
Looks
It's really easy to oversteer and overbrake.
They seem like quite good drivers. Is this online?
It's not online, no, but I
okay.
do have my driver difficulty up quite high.
I see. Right.
I've played every Forza, so...
Oh. Have you actually?
Every single Forza, yeah.
What's the best one? This one.
I used to love Forza
Four.
Horizon 2.
2.
Forza Horizon 2 was sweet. Forza Horizon 1, there was like this Dodge Viper as
What
well.
one was the Gold Coast? Was that 3?
3.
Yeah,
3.
I played a bit of that.
It's an incredible game. I
Yeah,
really
they all
enjoyed it.
are.
They are.
They just get better and better.
And then Forza Horizon 4 took you through the UK.
The UK.
Look at that. Use him. There
What
we
parts? Like London town.
Yeah, London town. Shoot, we really need to get up here.
Come on, lock in, boy. 87% of the way through. Ripping through
That was a good corner, but it wasn't enough. How are we going to catch these men?
a run up. Go, boy.
Oh,
Go.
no. I used the wall. I had to use the wall. No.
Oh,
no,
bro. No,
Sam.
you've cooked it. We're going to have to look at the tapes. We're going to have to see what you did wrong.
Yeah, well, I don't think I was cutting the apex very well. Definitely wasn't doing that. Okay, I know what
Not
you can
bad.
do.
Cheat.
You can add a whole bunch of cool upgrades to your car and actually make it a wee bit faster.
Make it faster, better handling. Should we do that?
Yeah, well, as you can see, there's
Of a class.
they're a bit higher rated than us, aren't they? And that's probably what's pushed them over
Yeah.
the line.
Huh. Just by a whisker, though.
Yeah, just a whisker.
You were close.
Oh, we've got a whole bunch ahead of us here.
Oh, wow.
Lots to conquer here while we explore Mexico here in Forza Horizon 5. If you want to join us, Twitch TV /Bassline 961, and we will be here until 3 p.m. Or you can hang around on channel 200 because we will be popping up on your screen every now and again.
Happy days.
Very happy days. What do you want to do next?
I'm not
Should we do a
sure.
drift zone?
Drift zone. Or a barn find.
Or a bar?
Bassline 96.1, bringing you the double shot with Harry and Zoe, live from Channel 200.
Gameline there playing Forza with a really racy Audi, I must say.
Look pretty
And now,
speedy.
Yeah, let's chat about what artists would be your baseline artist that you would catch live. Under any circumstance, you would want to see them live. Which one's your top artist?
Well, the issue is my one quite literally is a dream artist because my dream artist to see live, Mac Miller, is no longer with us. So.
He would have been such a good act to see though.
100%.
Imagine that. Do you know what my actual favourite artist would be? Kate Trinata, and the good thing there is that he's actually coming to New Zealand. It's confirmed, and he's coming on January 16th, only to Auckland, only to play one singular show.
Lucky you. I saw you scrambling around the Bassline office yesterday trying to find a SIM card with Spark so you get on pre-sale.
Well, you can only get onto the pre-sale if you're a Spark customer, and I'm not a Spark customer, so I somehow had to figure out how to get on the pre-sale because I really want to go.
Right.
And then pre-sale starts on Monday and general sale goes live on Wednesday. So I'll be on the tickets going, hopefully I'll get it.
So did you think that the general sale was going to sell out really, really fast?
It must. I'm sure it will. He usually sells out stadiums pretty easily. He sold out most of his Australian shows already, so it will be the same here, I'm assuming.
I guess Kate Trinata, I remember when Fred again came, he sold out Spark Arena 2 nights in 20 minutes, and Kate Trinata is arguably just as big, so...
Oh yeah, exactly.
It could be
Sometimes I
pretty
wish
quick.
they wouldn't tease us like that. Like sometimes I wish it were just a thing of we're coming here now and then rather than the whole tease behind
Yeah,
New
I hate
Zealand.
that, eh? It's so
Yeah.
annoying. Hey, but right now we're going to be checking out a little clip of the I Think You're Hot podcast. As I said before, the two from the Gameline, Sam and Aidan, from gamers to talking about love. They'll be your relationship experts for the next 15 seconds in this short little clip. If you want to catch more of it, it's on Spotify, each episode coming out weekly.
Yeah, it's kind of like when you're going, is this someone that I kind of want to hang out a little bit more with and could see something with? Yeah, like conversations normally would be a little bit more, you're sharing a bit more personal than what you might do with friends. You're kind of going like, I'm going to take a few more risks here and sort of say, like, I don't even know an example, like just, you know, how I think about things in my life, like rather than just sharing typical stories. And
What is the difference between that initial chemistry and the genuine connection? Because in my experience, it can be quite a strong feeling initially, and then once that fades away, it's like, oh, what have I done? You know, you kind of get caught up in it.
yeah, totally. Like, I mean, that's a normal part of the process. Like, it's almost like the chemistry, that initial getting together is supposed to happen so that you can bond together and then work through things. Like, your unconscious kind of selects the person that actually thinks, like, oh, yeah, this is the person that you're going to do some work with. But when you first get together, you're not thinking, oh, yeah, I've got to work through my childhood trauma with you. It's just, it happens. Like, that's what the bond does. It helps you get enough of a strong connection so that you can.
That sounds like an episode that I'm definitely going to give a listen to. Right now, here on Bassline, we're going to play a game of Zonk. Now, if you've never heard of Zonk, it's pretty much a trivia game that comes in with a little bit of a win it or lose it situation. So over here, we have a table of post-it notes, and with these post-it notes, underneath there'll be points. So if we get the question right, we get to go up to the board and take off a post-it note. Underneath, it'll say how many points you get. But here's the trick. You get to pull off as many post-its as you like if you get the question right, but one of them could say zonk. And if it says zonk, it means that you lose all of your points, then you pretty much have to start at 0 again. Now, the questions are going to be read out loud by Harrison and I. The question has to be read out loud fully before either of us can say our buzzers. Our buzzers are very creative. Mine's Zoe and Harrison's is...
Harrison.
Yep, crazy stuff, right? And we're just going to see which one of us is going to gamble better and win better. So, right now, let's look at the first trivia question for the game of Zonk.
Perfect. How's your luck, Zoe? What is the largest country in the world? Harrison. It is Russia.
Oh!
That's a ding.
Dang!
Right. I'm actually going to be pretty risky here, and instead of taking one off, actually I've never seen the first one, 100 points. See that?
No way!
And I'm going to be risky and grab another one, 5 points.
So what,
105 points.
105. You don't want to go again?
No. I'll take the lead for now.
Don't want to risk the biscuit too much.
Yeah.
What's our next question? What is James Bond's code name? Zoe. Oh.
Do you have that? You got, you know.
007. Yay! Yay! Okay, now I get to go up to this lovely board and pack up a post-it notes. I wonder if we've been sneaky here and colour coordinated. I'm going to go for this one. And it says 100 points. I'm keeping that. I'm not going to risk anymore.
Ooh, still ahead.
I'm boring.
All right, let's check out the next question. On average, which grows faster, fingernails or toenails? Harrison. I'm going to say toenails.
Zoe, I'm going to say fingernails. Yay! Does that mean I get to go up now?
Yep, go pull a zonk, why don't you?
Let's do it. I'm going to go for a pink. Oh, yep, I'm going to go for a pink one, I think. Another 100.
Pull another one, don't be scared.
No, I don't want to.
Pull one more.
I already have 200, I'm already winning. I don't need to pull another one, Harrison.
Let's get another one.
CTRL is the debut album of which Bassline fave?
I got no idea, I'm going to be completely honest.
No, we should know this.
Should we just get a skip?
We should skip this one. Yep,
Right,
next
skip,
one.
Please.
When was the first iPod released? Oh my gosh.
Harrison, 2011. Is it not?
Zoe, 2009.
Harrison, 2012.
Zoe, 2010. Oh, we suck at this one. Skip. Next question.
What type of race is the Tour de France?
Zoe.
Harrison.
Oh, you go. It's okay.
It's cycling, is it not?
Yeah, it is cycling. Pick off another one.
As long as I get 100, I'm good. So you have 200, is that
I have
correct?
200.
All right, I'll be quick. 10 points. I need more than that. 5 points. Where's the hundreds at? 10 points.
You're going much little
5
bigger.
points.
Oh my gosh.
I'm getting lucky here. Oh, 5 points. Can I get 100?
Well, how is it that you're possibly
I got zonked.
Yay! That means that I win.
Zoe, you're the winner. Yep, I'll give you a fair handshake. Congratulations.
Thank you.
It was a good game.
I am the winner. Coming up next here on Bassline, we have got Cherry Red for a live performance and an interview. So we're really stoked to have a Christchurch local bass band right here in studio. So we can definitely get our boogie on. If you're listening on radio, it's Big Papa by Notorious B.I.G. But right now, it's Gameline.
Channel 200, moving to the Gameline.
Vamos! Let's go!
Yes. Joining us in Mexico once again, this time Sam has taken the wheel.
Let's do it.
I've put you behind a Subaru STI 2006.
A Subaru what, sorry?
A Subaru
Let's get it.
WRX.
Let's see what we can do.
Right.
Checkpoints, right? So checkpoints are between the little flaming
So
things.
you can fly over them or you go through them. It doesn't matter which way.
Oh, this is...
See, this car's been specced out. The last car wasn't specced out, so...
Yeah, this one's handling the
If you're just tuning in now and you missed my run, I finished in a terrible 5th place.
I mean, it's not the worst.
It's not the worst, but you're already sitting in 4th and you're racing a better race. I'm liking it.
We're looking all right. Just taking my time.
Oh, you see, the crazy thing about this map is it has live changes in weather.
Really?
So it can actually change completely. And there's a tornado that spawns in every 3 hours or something.
Oh my gosh. Oh, we'll just drive straight through the forest.
But it works.
I mean, not the forest, the fence.
Oh. That's
Saved
some
it.
beautiful, beautiful driving here, Sam. It's great work.
All these other racers must be really confused when I go past them and I'm on my phone.
Sorry, just checking Facebook.
Just checking the weather, make sure there's no tornado coming my way.
Just posting a tweet.
Yeah.
Okay, so you didn't get to play Forza growing up, obviously.
No,
So
I didn't.
what was your racing game, if you even liked racing games?
I had a Nintendo 64 and it was the Formula 1 game.
Wow.
The whole family used to play it. We weren't amazing, but it was just good fun to,
That's cool. See, the first racing game I got into was Crash Tag Team Racing.
What's that?
Crash Bandicoot, man.
Oh, yeah.
So my mum...
Great overtake there.
My mum is what got me into gaming. She used to play Spyro on Crash Bandicoot when I was a kid.
Oh, did she compete in the Fortnite World Cup that was in 2019?
Nah, she missed it, bro.
Oh, tough.
Ninja took her spot. Yeah, I know. She was fighting clicks in a 1v1 battle, and then Tifu came in and third-partied them. So Leanne just missed out.
Leanne.
I know.
Oh, she'd been training her whole life for that.
She'd
too.
been hustling, yeah. She hustles in other ways, though, and that's been a great mother. Shouts out, Leanne.
Shout out, Leanne. Anywho, we're almost there. I'm on second, bro.
You are.
This is my first ever Forza race. I'm not lying.
Wow, I can't believe we get to witness this moment that you take to the wheel for the first time.
Here we go.
You're 85% of the way in, Sam. This is it. Do or die. It's Evo versus WRX.
Oh.
It is literally... Oh my gosh.
Oh my gosh, it's neck and neck.
This is it.
Come on, mate.
This is for history. This is for everything.
Oh, we've done it.
He's got 6% left. Sam, you can do it.
Oh, I'm locked in. Oh, we've done it.
boy.
Come on.
Last corner. Yes.
Thank you. Oh, by the hairs on my chinny chin beard line.
Beardline is taking place right now at Bassline 961 on our Instagram. You can have a look and keep up to date with how our beards and our mows are going in support with Movember, one of the most important months of this year, is it not?
It is, indeed.
It's definitely top 12.
Yeah, you get extra points if it's coloured too. Mine's ginger.
Yeah, wow, you actually discovered something about your beard, didn't you? Didn't you? Do you want to tell? I think you do want to tell. It was a beautiful Saturday.
I think you're going to tell the story.
The sun was shining, and Sam looks at his beard on a Snapchat selfie and goes, "Wait, no way!" And he finds his first ever grey hair.
At 23 years old, I find my first ever grey hair.
It's all downhill from here, Sam.
Right, let's see what we can do. Another win coming our way.
Bassline 96.1, bringing you the double shot with Harry and Zoe, live from Channel 200.
Back on the double shot, Harrison and Zoe. Joining us today in the studio is Cherry Red. Make some noise.
Thank you for having us.
Great to have you here. All right, tell us a bit about yourself.
Well, we are a local Christchurch band. We're doing an all array of originals and covers. But yeah, we just love
R&B,
to play R&B,
rock,
pop, rock,
funk.
anything.
A little bit of everything.
Yeah. Jack of all trades.
Yeah, love it. Hey, where did the name originate from?
Okay, yeah, so originally we were studying at IRA at the time, and we were meant to be doing a project that was quote unquote do something awesome, which was either make an album, start a band, do anything musical basically, and anything in that scene. And so, like, we were out on the balcony, I think it was just me and you at the time.
Yep.
And our drummer, and we searched up a random name generator, as you do, you know what I mean? And I think out of the many we got, there was like King Cherry Red. And we were like, oh, okay, kinda. And then we're like, oh, okay, screw it, let's just take the cherry red, you know what I mean?
Yeah.
Like,
We just
I like
needed
color
a
red.
name,
It was
you know?
one of my favorites. Yeah, exactly.
Yeah,
we needed
we
a name.
needed
It was
a
a school
name,
project at the
just
time.
didn't have enough time.
And it kind of just evolved off that, if anything.
Yeah, fair
really
enough.
cool.
So is that sort of the same story on how you actually became a band as well?
Yeah, absolutely. Yeah,
so
genuinely.
it just started because of school. We were all like friends just like beforehand, maybe not that close of friends, but we're like, oh, we know each other.
Know enough each other to play.
We were like, I really like playing with these guys, and then it kind of just formed from the rest of the way. And then we added 2 new members, and now the rest is history.
Yeah, just good vibes all around.
Yeah, absolutely. When I met this guy at jazz school, I think we instantly clicked because one day, like, I was like playing acoustic on the balcony, and like we hadn't talked barely anything at this point, but I played one song. He's like, dude, what's that?
Yeah,
like,
thought it was
like,
his,
I love that kind of, yeah, exactly. He thought it was mine. I was like, nah, I wish, bro.
Yeah,
but,
I was
like, let's
like,
do
oh,
some
damn.
stuff. And then after like hanging out a bunch, you know, we formed that band, and then we got, our other bandmate Carl, who was also studying at the school, also doing that project with us. And then his brother, turns out he does music as well, bass players, we just brought him in.
Amazing. So, do you guys share all of your songwriting and composing duties, or between the
No, yes
Here
and
and
no.
there. Yeah, certain songs,
It's pretty, like, it just depends. So a lot of the times, I will come in with a song and be like, this is already half done. I have ideas and be like, could you play this and this? And then Shay or Joel will either work on that and do their own variation of it, and then it kind of goes off from there, and then
we
like,
kind of build it all together. It's never just one person's idea, plain creative vision over top of the band. It's mostly like,
everyone's putting their own input in.
Yeah, putting their own spin on it,
which is quite good, you know.
Yeah,
you don't want the animosity of being like, that's my song, that's my song,
this is the way we should do it. We're a rock band.
No, we should all be 50-50.
Don't you touch
like,
that
you know
pop.
what I mean? Let's go. We're in it together. Let's stay in it together.
Oh, that's cute.
So I've heard a little rumor that you're planning on releasing some songs soon.
Yes, absolutely. Yeah, we've been recording this thing.
Yeah, our new song called Shapeshifter will be out very soon. So please look forward to listen to that. But yeah.
Amazing. So if people want to know more about you, where can they find you?
Instagram mostly. We're still getting on all the social medias for sure. We've got a TikTok, I'm pretty sure.
Yeah, we do. We do.
But yeah, we're on Spotify, anything like that, but that's what our goal is with this new single coming out.
Be out in 3 weeks.
Yup, and then hopefully EP.
Awesome. So we're going to get the Cherry Red Band live here on air just after this. Let's right now look at On the Line.
Hello ladies and gentlemen, and welcome back to On the Line. This is episode 3, and today the challenge set is Beat Breakers.
Hey team, I'm Steph from Legacy Dance Studios. I'm here to teach the competitors a hip hop set. Work it! Hey!
Pretty uncoordinated, but Maya doesn't know how to dance, I hope.
Fun fact is that I've done plenty of TikTok dances in my day.
So we'll see how these guys go. Wish them luck.
Tell you what, that was not a fun episode to record. Hey, but right now, Cherry Red in the studio for their new song, Shapeshifter. Let's get over there.
Falling out of love again, and it eases my mind. She comes along, ruins it, makes me feel so gone. And she's coming towards me, I feel my heartbeat among me. It's like a losing game, I'm fine to lose as she glides past me. That's all that I wanna do. Oh, shapeshifter, oh, shapeshifter. Oh, she's the one shaping my mind. Oh, shapeshifter, would you please stop haunting my mind? I'm thinking about her, she's playing those games with me, and it makes me so pleased. But I'm not the one that's on my knees, screaming for mercy and please. But as I look out the windowsill, the image of her is all I see, and it's crawling towards me. But now I'm the one that's screaming, please? Oh, shapeshifter, oh, shapeshifter. Oh, she's the one shaping my mind. Oh, shapeshifter, would you please stop haunting my mind? Would you please stop haunting my mind?
Thank you so much, Cherry Red, for coming in and performing such an amazing song live. Just a reminder, check these guys out on all of their social channels at official Cherry Red. And if you want to see more of them soon, they will be releasing a single, hopefully, Shapeshifter on Spotify as well. And later on, we have got now Bassline TV. We're going to watch an episode of Rhythm and Kai. We're going to do an episode of Roadie and an episode of On the Line. Let's check it out.
Kia ora and welcome back to Bassline TV. It's been a couple of days, but we are back better than ever.
Yes, happy fry, yay, happy fry. Hey.
Indeed. The sheep is going to eat me alive. I'm a little terrified. But it's funny because usually I'm the one eating, Sam. I don't know if you saw the little preview of me dancing on the Instagram.
Well, I saw the preview of you dancing on the Instagram, but I also saw your competitor, Harrison, and might I say, the grace and the artistry that came out of that hip-hop dance was unreal.
He sure leaned into his uncoordinatedness. On today's episode of On the Line, we learn a hip-hop dance from a hip-hop teacher and then have to perform it in the hideous outfits from yesterday. I'm currently up 2-0. Let's see if I can go 3 in a row. Let's get into it. It's not stupid.
Cause I'm right here and I ain't wanna back down. The main attraction and I'm about that action front and center, never in the background. What you looking at is greatness, not temporary, nothing makeshift. Gang recognize, gang always choose real, always choose.
Hello ladies and gentlemen and welcome back to On the Line. This is episode 3 and today the challenge set is Beat Breakers.
Hey team, I'm Steph from Legacy Dance Studios. I'm here to teach the competitors a hip hop set. So we'll see how these guys go. Wish them luck.
They like how you so cool, how you so fly, how you so fresh, you ain't even gotta try. Y'all perfect and I ain't even gotta lie. I'm too cool to the catch me on the coat, you know your boy trouble. Last week, Miss Man even got a triple-double. Everybody love me, I'm so fly. Every time I dunk, it look like I touch the sky. I'm a real boss player.
I'm feeling pretty good. I feel like dancing something that will probably come naturally to me. I'm pretty uncoordinated, but I'm not going to let that get in my way.
I feel great. I'm up 2-0 at the moment. Had a really nice breakfast. What a beautiful day it is. I'm feeling groovy today.
Here we go for the warm up. Ready? Woo!
Yep.
Let's do it. And then we're going to go in front of us and then hook that under. Nice.
Ooh, that feels
really
nice.
pull it too, yeah.
Hey.
All right, then we're going to stretch our legs out as well. So, sumo. And down. Nice. Side to side.
Oh, I feel so lovely.
Side. And bounce. Okay. The kids always laugh at this one. All right, stand it up.
That feels good.
All right, so we're just going to two-step it for now. Yes. Now we're going to push it. Okay. Slide. And faster. Hey. Hey. Yeah, look at us go. We got it through.
I don't really know how I'm going to channel my inner hip hop. I'm just going to, I don't know, listen to the music, groove to the beat.
Are you worried about Harrison's dance abilities?
Given he could barely hit a tennis ball, no, not really.
One up.
All right, so we're going to get into this, into the dance side of it. Land
Okay,
the Corey.
let's do it.
Yeah.
Woo! I'm a little nervous.
Just remember to have fun. If you got 2 left feet, that's fine. Just think of the facials and just really own those mistakes of whatever you do. 5, 6, 7, 8, and 1, 2, 3, 4. And our arms are going to go round like a clock. 1 and 2, Then you're going to step out with your right foot and you're going to punch down with the opposite hand with the left hand. Step, yeah, cross, jump, up, then scoop, in. You're going to go hip, and then like, this is your lever, okay? So you're pulling a lever and you're going to step to the side twice. 1 and 2. Yes. Step to the side and twerk it. Hey, yes. Step together.
Okay.
Booties out, come on. And hey, and in. Yes.
I got no moving back there, but that's okay.
There's like just another 2 lots of 8 and then we're done.
Oh,
yeah?
Okay.
You guys have got this.
Yeah, let's do it.
So next little move, we're here. We've gone down the body. 1, 2. Then you're going to be like up. Hey.
Hey.
Down. Yeah. Hey. Yes, down. Then we're going to go step and over the head. And then push it out. Ugh. Then up, round. Then, yes, duck. So other arm. Yeah. So you're going to be like, what up? Nope. Yes.
Oh, wait, they're the wrong way.
So 1. Yes. 2. Yes. This is the last movement. We're going to go 1, 2, down, up. So you're going to go jump. Yeah. Yes, girl. Nailed it.
Well, the way I see it is Maya doesn't know how to dance, I hope.
Fun fact is that I've done plenty of TikTok dances in my day.
They like how you so cool, how you so fly, how you so fresh, you ain't even gotta try. Y'all pump faking, I ain't even gotta lie.
Moody!
Catch me on the coat, you know your boy trouble. Last week, Miss Man didn't even got a triple-double. Everybody love me, I'm so fly. Every time I dunk, it look like I touch the sky. I'm a real boss player, name somebody great. I'm your girlfriend's fave, but you probably a hater.
Oh my God.
Yeah, I feel like I did pretty well. I forgot the moves, but...
I think it actually went pretty well. I was pretty happy with the way I did it. Steph was a brilliant teacher.
Well done, guys. It was actually pretty hard to figure out a winner for me. Harrison, you honestly just brought the vibes. That was dope. The whole thing at the start, that was awesome. Loved it. You, Maya, girl, you were such a vibe. That was awesome as well. You didn't forget any of the moves. And you were just vibing. That unco-ness just brought it for me. So, here we go. And the winner is Maya.
Good job.
All right.
Thank you.
We'll catch you guys next time on the line.
Drop it.
My mate's got quite a story to tell. I want to share it, but I don't know how. Well, I guess I could publish an article about it. I could have her as a guest on my very own radio show. I could even make a whole documentary about her story. Just like you guys did for this ad. New Zealand Broadcasting School, home of the future storytellers.
Mate, we're not open for another 15 minutes. I can give you a little taste of the specials today if you want, but for a full meal, you're going to have to wait till we're open. You want to know one of the specials? Well, one of the chefs that works here went and chatted to the public about their opinions on the recent Gang Patch ban. He saw two sides of the same coin conversation that inspired one of the specials today. Come back later to hear what other news we have on the menu.
Welcome back, team. We've lost some of our couch due to these sheep. I've tried to scare most of them away because I, quite frankly, need my lumbar support.
Thank God that sheep that was eating this place alive has finally left. Sam, I was getting to the point where I might have been having lamb for dinner tonight.
That's dark. But hey, it is no lie that Christchurch has some of the best food in New Zealand. But you know what we also have? Some of the best artists that you just don't know about.
Well, this week, Albie met up with Elias Tyro to have a quick kōrero about both life and sandwiches. What a great conversation topic.
Look, I love life and I love making sandwiches, so it's actually one of my favourite talking topics.
Well, then you'll love this week's episode of Rhythm and Kai.
You grew up Littleton?
Grew up Littleton, I'm 5 generations Littleton.
Wow. And there's a deep history of art and artists and music.
Yeah, naturally, I think so. I always like Littleton was like a gypsy and a hippie's love child, you know?
Kia ora koutou, Albie here, Rhythm and Kai. I have the privilege to sit down, eat some amazing deli, but go in-depth, one-to-one with Elias Tyro, producer, writer, poet, artist, loves to roll around with the jiu-jitsu, and I just want to explore all of that. So, brother, welcome. Thank you for your time. Congratulations on the album.
Thank you.
And it sounds like it's 33 is a biography of your life. Yeah.
Yeah.
How did the idea of 33 come about?
The idea of 33 came about, I guess it's 33 is based on a numerology that belonged to one of my homies, one of my greatest teachers, you know, a man that comes from between a rock and a hard place and has just managed to be a shining beam of light.
How did you get into being an MC? Like, was it a passion of yours since a young age?
Yeah, bro. Well, I always loved rap music and that. I guess I didn't really think about it till I was like 18 years old. And I lost my best homie to melanoma. And I wrote him a poem on his deathbed. And after I wrote it to him and read it to him and that, one of the other bros was like, bro, you should rap that. And I was already kind of like messing around with freestyles and all of that. And I was like, oh, well, maybe I will. And that's kind of when I started writing. You were saying earlier when we met, you're from Samoa?
Yeah, bro. Well, born and bred Canterbury.
Yep.
Both my parents went back to Samoa, and I guess the Samoan is a journey for me. I'm still trying to reconnect with my language. You're ripping north-south?
North-south. Our history is during all the COVID stuff. We were at one club and a lot of us were not interested in conforming to the pressures from society, and so we had to start our own joint in the garage, and I had to jump in with boys that had been rolling for a few years, you know, so.
Mental health, how important is it to you?
It's important. I'll probably get emotional talking about it.
Do you?
And not just for men, it's just health in general, because it's not just mental. And I get emotional about it. And, you can't have courage without vulnerability. But yeah, my nan, who, you know, my Māori grandmother, my toa, she was like just a beautiful wahine, bro. But she suffered hard from mental health, and I've never like seen anyone so like torn up. Also my auntie, that's my dad's sister, and my nan's daughter. Yeah, they both went out that way. So yeah, I like sometimes try not to get emotional, but then I know like it's okay to be you know, emotional as long as you don't sit with it for too long. But it is definitely a health thing, and it's not just about men, it's about everybody.
On the move, hours spent on power tools. It's the oceans being pulled.
Our food is here, perfect timing.
Me.
So what did you order, my bro?
I got the Tokyo, which I think is like a katsu chicken sandwich. What did you get?
I got the New York Reuben. Are you a big sandwich person?
I'm a sandwich person,
Yeah,
for sure.
yeah. I mean, I make them every day for my daughter's lunch.
Nice.
But they don't look as flash as this.
Yeah, this looks pretty flash.
This sandwich is great. It's got some gherkins. It's got some. Looks like it's some silver side.
Oh, yum. If I knew
yeah.
there was silver side in there, I probably would have got that.
Yeah. How long have you been doing tattoo?
About 16 years.
Wow.
I was always into art, so I started studying art, and then I actually started getting tattooed when I was about 18, and I thought, oh, I could do this, but I knew nothing about the hygiene side of things, and I wanted to be sure of that. And
me and my wife just started
Beautiful.
ended our wedding vows, and this we just got recently in Thailand, and the stars just representing my wife, my 2 kids, and then we pour, and the kids just ground me.
Yeah.
Like, you know, they're just I go to release, just be me, be present with them.
I've got 2 girls, 7 and Olive is almost 9, so that's Olive and Dali, 7. The world revolves around them as far as I'm concerned now.
Bro, you've got the album out.
Yep.
What next with this touring?
No, well, I don't know. I mean, I would like to tour the album and at least have an album release party. I haven't done that yet.
True.
Nah, and I'd like to do that, but as far as that goes, I'm not really like chasing the full-time musician thing. At the moment, my focus has been father, and you know, you can always make more money, but you can't get time back. So I'm just trying to spend as much time with my babies as I can.
You had your daughters on your album?
Yeah, I did. Of course.
Yeah.
I got so much to offer. All I know is I can.
How's that experience?
It was awesome. Yeah, it was awesome.
And that's just something you guys are going to have forever?
Yeah, and to share that for sure, like that frequency. And I think music is about like sharing a frequency that people can relate to, you know? Yeah.
You know, I already work full time. I'm a teacher, so.
Oh, what?
Yeah.
What do you teach?
History, geography teacher, bro.
Really?
Yeah. Just a passion for history. That's the story. I had to, shout out to Mato Piripi, my history teacher, and Miss Murphy, my geography teacher, just teachers who believed in me. I guess that's why I love this. You know, I get to talk about stories and hear about stories and
share stories.
That's it. Share stories and brother, I really appreciate your time.
Thank you. I appreciate yours too.
I look forward to whatever the next step is, whether it's teaching, touring. I watch with anticipation for what's next. I appreciate the time.
It's not about the end, or you stuck right at the start. It's not about the trend.
I was always in the art first and foremost, you know, pay attention to the craft rather than the wave. So, yeah, focusing on that art, because everyone looks at it and hears it differently depending on their experience and what they've been through. You know, it could be like a wooden spoon. People, oh, that's a nice salad spoon. Oh shit, that we've got whacked across my ass. You know, whatever. Like different experiences, so they see that they're always going to see things differently, no matter what it was. I don't know if there's the best example, but you know what I mean. Yeah.
My name is Lachlan Rennie, and I'm a multimedia journalist here at News Talk ZB. I write for the bulletins, and I also write sometimes for the Herald if I'm lucky, and just covering kind of a lot of types of media, a lot of different stories for the hourly bulletins, and it's really fun. One of the main reasons I went to B school was because I'm a practical learner, because I struggle to focus doing lectures and stuff. So I think for me, the practical learning was huge in my development. And the opportunities also I got given as a B school student for doing work outside of B school was huge. And it was, a lot of just those core skills and learning to work in kind of a professional environment as well. I don't know, it's just so cool being able to actually put into practice that stuff you learned every day. And still don't really believe it at the moment.
Slow down. It's like following Edmund Hillary.
Well, you're going to make a 1 hour walk, a 3 hour walk if you keep going like this. So many stairs, oh my God. I feel it. Yeah, that's frosty, all right.
Yep, tastes like water. We have made it. The Devil's Punch Bowl.
We love
Tweezers.
Life and sandwiches. Still one of my most favourite conversation topics. Sam, what about you?
Oh my God, literally same.
You sound so enthusiastic about that. Right, well, recently you and Zoe have been travelling around the South Island thanks to the help of Roadie NZ. Catch us up on the last 2 episodes.
Yeah, so the last few episodes we've jumped off bridges. Some of us have jumped off bridges.
Yep.
We've been jet boating in the rain, and we've plunged into ice cold water. So it's been pretty exciting thus far, but there is more to come.
It has been quite the agenda and still the agenda to come. Talk to us about today's episode of Roadie.
Well, we understand that travelling is expensive, and we decided to take things into our own hands and pan for some of our very own gold.
I'm looking forward to it. Let's get into it.
Welcome back to day 2 on the Bassline Roadie with Sam and Zoe. We are on our way to
Lake Brunner is our first leg of today. And I found this one whilst scrolling on Roadie last night in bed with my eyes half open.
Oh my gosh, it looks so beautiful.
Yeah, we've just rocked up. It looks pretty amazing. So we'll have to show you guys around.
Oh, nice job, Sam.
Oh, you're welcome.
Oh, there's showers. Oh, it's alive still.
Is it?
Yep, it still had something in it. Does the back of our heads look weird, guys?
They look great.
So we are at Lake Brunner right now, and we've had so many epic experiences already, but make sure to vote which one of us has had the more epic experiences.
Yeah, I think I have had the more epic experiences actually.
I don't know, man, I think mine are pretty cool, but make sure to vote so that you can win a free Roadie Premium app. Now, I would not have known about Karoo Waterfalls without the Roadie app, so we're here now going to do a 1 hour walk to the waterfalls and back. I'm so excited. Let's get right into it.
Let's get it.
They killed us a little bit uphill.
But so
But
worth it.
payoff,
Oh
yeah.
my gosh, look at this.
Wow, eh?
Whoa.
Yeah!
Team Zoe, guys, for this amazing waterfall.
I'll give you that. Well, that was a bloody nice walk, to say the least.
That was amazing. Huge waterfall, absolutely insane. And we're off to where now?
We're off to Shantytown now. Let's see if I can kind of reel it back, because that was pretty cool. So sure, the waterfall was kind of cool, but Zoe,
Kind of cool.
I'm going to make us rich. We're going to do some gold panning here at Shantytown after we jump on this big boy here and cause some chaos. So come along with us and yeah, let's step back in time, hey?
Here at Shantytown. Choo-choo!
Our story isn't it? The search for silver fur.
Yep, I'm operating this beast.
That does look really refreshing. I can't lie.
I think you should stand under it.
You know, I've been sprayed with a fire hose before.
Oh my gosh, I see it. Oh my gosh, we're gonna be rich.
Yeah, all that stuff around there. That's gold. Thank you so much.
Yay! Oh, yo!
See ya.
I got more gold than Sam and he was so stoked that he was gonna win.
I don't actually think she did get more gold.
I think I did. So now, Sam, I'm pretty sure that I actually ended up getting more gold.
I'm actually pretty sure I got more gold. I mean, I've watched countless episodes of Gold Rush. How can I not get more gold than you?
I'll tell you what, to settle it, we're going to do a fashion battle with all the sickest costumes that we're getting here from Shantytown.
Go on.
And we get to dress up.
I've got this one in the bag. I can feel it. I can feel it. So that's the end of episode 3. We've certainly got our step count up and we took a big step back in time just before. I don't really know what got on top of me. But tomorrow we are going to see some pancakes, chat to some locals in Blackpool. So stay tuned for that. Also,
make sure to vote for whoever you think has had the coolest roadie NZ journey so far. Vote on our Instagram, Bassline TV. And that's us today, end of episode 3. We'll see you next time.
1, 2, 3, 4.
now Maya, I don't know if you heard there, but one of those little vials I was holding up, fill that up and it's 7 grand's worth.
Man, in this cost of living crisis, I would do anything to have one of those.
Oh my God, so would I.
Thank you guys so much for watching today's episode of Bassline TV. We are back same time Monday, but if you want to keep up to date with the Bassline fam, you can listen 9 to 5 on Bassline 96.1 for our lovely announcers' dulcet tones, but R&B streaming 24/7. And you can also tune in on iHeartRadio or Rover. Sam, where else can they find us?
Yes, you must check out our Instagram at Bassline 96.1 for the more radio side and Bassline_TV for all of this goodness that you see here.
And do you know what else? BasslineRadio.nz for articles and our podcasts. See you next time.
Kia ora, welcome in.
Grab a seat. We have some great specials on the menu for you today.
We do indeed.
I'm Holly.
And I'm Cameron.
And we'll be your host this Friday afternoon.
To catch you up on news around the motu, a mass methanol poisoning in Laos has led to 5 dead and many still sick. One Kiwi is believed to be feeling unwell following the attack, and one Australian teen has died while another is in critical condition.
The Ilam School of Fine Arts is opening their grand exhibit of the year tonight. Works from 3rd, 4th Honours and Masters of Fine Arts studio artists will be on display. The opening event starts tonight at 4 p.m. and will feature speeches and awards before the studios open. After tonight, the studios will be open daily, 10 a.m. to 4 p.m. till next Thursday.
And Hosier fans are lining up for his first concert in Otautahi, some as early as 7 a.m. His last concert in Aotearoa was back in 2019, so it's no surprise fans are keen to get in line early. His Auckland show earlier this week was a hit for those who attended.
Our co-worker Kieran has been in line now for 7 hours.
Oh, that's crazy. Who would you line up for from 7 a.m, Holly?
Oh, I don't know, maybe Noah Khan. I mean, if I'm going to be crying, I might as well do it in the front row. How about you?
I really like Travis Scott. I really liked his first album.
Well, not really my type, but I hope they play Fiend.
Yeah, Noah Khan isn't my type of music either.
I guess we'll have to agree to disagree there, Cam.
Speaking of live music, did you see Joe went to Diwali?
Yeah, I did. The photos he was sending the work group chat were insane.
Let's have a look at what he saw.
Warnings of wild weather at the start of November didn't stop thousands of people from gathering at Hagley Park to celebrate Diwali this year. Dancers, vocalists and bright colourful costumes ushered in another Christchurch welcome to the Festival of Lights.
So we're celebrating our, what year is it I think? 27th year of ISCC Diwali, and we've got tons of food, trade stalls, music, dance, we've got rides as well. It's the second time in the year we've got the rides, so it's pretty exciting. So yeah, and you can hear the music in the background, so it's super loud.
Diwali is a major festival in Hinduism, Jainism and Sikhism, celebrating the row of lights or celebration of victory over darkness. Census data from 2023 shows a 22% increase in New Zealand's Indian population since 2018, and from the 2018 census, at least 7% of Christchurch's population was born in India, making representation all the more important.
It's a big thing.
It's a big thing. I think this is the biggest Indian community event. As you see, you can pan your cameras on the other side and you can see how the crowd, and thanks to the weather god has been lucky for us today. So.
Thousands have shown up here at Hagley Park today to celebrate Diwali from all across the city and all different backgrounds.
Well, I'm from the south, so this is the main celebration in the north of India. I know that it's a festival of lights. You know, people from different communities, like we got the Filipino community dance performance as well.
What we also learned is that they try to bring it like to New Zealand and stuff, and that they have like a big Indian community here as well, which is very nice.
Rain may have begun pouring down by around 7 p.m, but that didn't deter some from sheltering themselves through the evening to get to the fireworks. At Hagley Park, much like the message of Diwali itself, light was able to prevail through the darkness. Joe Shaw, News on the Menu.
Awesome stuff, Joe. I'll have to head down next year.
Communities sure are the backbone of Otautahi.
A community that doesn't get as much publicity as those that provide funeral services.
Yes, that's right, Cameron. Now there's another option to consider when choosing how you wish to be laid to rest.
Campbell was down at the crematorium to see what exactly the new option is. Let's take a look.
Every day, people are concerned about if they're living a green life to help keep the earth healthy. Water Cremation Aotearoa is looking at making sure we keep it green, even after death.
Water cremation is an environmentally friendlier alternative to flame cremation and burial.
While Christchurch will be the first in New Zealand to offer water cremation services, we won't be the first in the world to offer the greener option people have been wanting.
I think people are ready for another alternative, for another option. People want something that's more environmentally friendly. There's no carbon emission from this process itself. There is embedded carbon in the production of the unit, but compared to around 240 kg of carbon emission, which happens in a flame cremation, this is reduced to around 28 with a water cremation.
Bell, Lamb and Trotter one of Christchurch's main funeral service providers, has already confirmed they are partnering with Water Cremation Aotearoa to bring this cheaper service to Ōtautahi.
Because unlike flame cremation, you don't use a casket for this. And that is quite a significant cost for people. We get people tell us all the time, well, what are we paying for a casket for? We're just going to burn it anyway. And in this situation, you can't. So we're going to be just doing temporary caskets, basically, which will have a lot less cost for people.
Water Cremation will be the newest service funeral homes can provide in over 100 years. Lambell and Hayward aren't new to being trendsetters, as they were the first ones to bring embalming into the country in 1896.
We haven't had another option in the funeral industry since 1909 when flame cremation was introduced, and yeah, I think people do want another option. I do think it will appeal to people over traditional flame.
A greener way of living, even after death, is the goal for Water Cremation Aotearoa, and Christchurch is the first step. Campbell McPherson, News on the Menu.
Interesting topic. Thanks, Campbell.
I like the idea of that. It's definitely a greener idea for the environment.
I don't know. I think I like it, but it's definitely different.
Well, on the topic of water, New Zealanders are urged to remind themselves on water safety as we creep closer to the summer. Tobias was down at the beach to get a few tips.
As a nation of jandals and singlets, fish and chips and rugby balls, summer is just around the corner. Togs get dusted off and sights set towards the beach. But before Kiwis flock to the water, Surf Lifesaving New Zealand wants people to remember some key steps to ensure that you get home safe.
You definitely look at the conditions. If sun, obviously slip, slop, slap, wrap on a hat, you don't want to go out there and get heat stroke. There are definitely some of the factors, the sheer weather, the cold as well.
Even in the best conditions, Aotearoa's oceans can carry dangers such as rip currents. A rip is a narrow body of water caused by interactions between the tides and waves. These cause strong currents out towards sea. Knowing how to spot them can save your life.
You'll see the colour changing as it's going out. Typically you'll see like a calm in amongst the waves, and that's generally where the mass of water is going out through there as well.
It is vital that you swim between the flags, but there are some steps to follow if you get caught.
Staying calm, hand up, don't swim against it, so don't try to swim back to the beach. If you're comfortable, you can ride it out and go out to sea, then go sideways and then back in, but definitely staying calm and having the hand up.
In 2022, New Zealand had 94 drowning fatalities. That brings the total death toll up to 386 in the last decade. And that's because in New Zealand, where we're so used to the 4 seasons in one day, conditions can change just like that, like the fog that's just rolled in behind me, which is why it is so crucial to always check the conditions and always plan ahead. As summer rolls in, it's important to remember, slip on a t-shirt, slop on some sunscreen and slap on a hat, and know before you go. Surf Lifesaving New Zealand say they always want you to come talk to them if you're unsure. They are there to make sure that your day runs swimmingly. Tobias McIntosh, News on the Menu.
Thanks for the reminder, Tobias. Water safety is very important.
I think one of the things I really enjoy about broadcasting school is how responsive it is to industry needs. So media is obviously going through a lot of challenges, but there are also a huge amount of opportunities there, amongst that change. So, I think we do a really good job of preparing our students for the future of media. It's actually a really exciting time to be looking at getting into the industry. Instead of perhaps writing for a newspaper, you might find yourself creating a podcast. So there are still plenty of opportunities there. And, I've been doing this for 10 years. If I was wanting to start out now, I'd still be saying, yep, absolutely.
Hi, I'm a broadcasting student. But to keep it quick, let's abbreviate it.
I mean, there's some really talented BS here.
Honestly, you won't find better BS anywhere else.
I love being a BS journalist.
New Zealand Broadcasting School, NZ's finest BS.
Head to the Bassline Instagram on Bassline961. Send us your best jokes.
Welcome back to New Zealand.
Wish it was a bit longer than a half, but let us know if you need a top up on your drink.
Now we have some interesting topics to cover this arvo, like the gang patch ban that has been put in place by the government during the week.
This came to play yesterday in an attempt to reduce the fear and intimidation that can be caused by gangs.
We've got Omar on the line now to tell us more. Kia ora, Omar. The ban has been in place for 24 hours. What are the arrest numbers looking like?
So I've just heard from police and they are still collating all of the number of arrests and charges made in the past 24 hours. But there have been arrests and gang members have had insignia taken off them in places such as Waitemata, Counties Manukau, Waikato, Bay of Plenty and Eastern and Tasman districts. Currently, police have arrested 11 people and a number of items including t-shirts, caps and helmets have been confiscated.
Leighton Ryan has been in or around gangs for most of his life. His father was in the Black Power and Leighton has been a patched member of the Mangukaha gang for 6 years. To him, these patches mean a lot.
It's their clothing, it's their, it's their mana, it's their, it's their family, their tongas,
The Gangs Act came into effect this week, banning anyone from wearing gang insignia in public places. Anyone convicted could be sent to jail for 6 months or be fined up to $5,000.
Well, it won't affect them. Gangs are always going to be around for the next generations, but they can ban the patches, they can ban the gang, regalia, but gangs are always going to be a thing.
Police Minister Mark Mitchell says the government is backing police with more powers and tools to tackle gangs, disrupt criminal behaviour and keep Kiwis safe. Members of the public had mixed ideas about the new law.
Well, I believe that it's not the patch that gives the intimidation, it's the individual in the gang that gives the intimidation.
Yeah, I think that it's the wrong way about it.
Trying to police it, I think it's going to tie up a whole lot of resources, like I say, that should be better spent elsewhere.
Newly appointed Police Commissioner Paul Basham has said it's important to note that police will continue to do other work, and if they can't make it to a breach, they will gather evidence to follow through with enforcement action on a later date.
Leighton says police will have their work cut out for them.
The police have got a lot of members in the police force, but there's also a lot of gang members out there too. And it's going to be hard at funerals, it's going to be hard at big gang meetings, because sometimes there's over 500 members at these places, and good luck to that.
After talking to Leighton, he has said many gang members are already finding ways around the patch ban. Due to gang tattoos not being seen as an insignia, many gang members will be jumping at the opportunity to get more tattoos to replace the patch. Alternatively, members are slightly altering a phrase or symbol so it meets the ban's regulations and putting that on a t-shirt.
Thanks, Omar. It's good to see both sides of the conversation.
It's also good to see communities come together to strengthen their bond.
I reckon it's best when a community event is over the weekend so everyone has a chance to go.
Well, a weekend activity that I've seen thrive since COVID has been running groups.
I agree. Bree was down at a runners club to get her jog on as well as interview. Let's go take a look.
Every Saturday morning, hundreds of people gather in the heart of Christchurch's Hagley Park.
They step into their morning with purpose and pace, participating in one of 5 parkrun events held across Ōtautahi. Walkers, runners and joggers set off on the 5k route in a positive, welcoming and encouraging environment. But for some, the parkrun offers more than just a mapped out route.
We call it parkrun, but it's really about community, and you come here every Saturday morning and you know you're going to meet some of the same people every time. You're going to have a chat, you're going to get the endorphins going and have a great way to start the weekend.
There are 53 parkruns held across Aotearoa every weekend. Robin and Peter Daly have attended 11 other events in New Zealand and Australia over the last 10 years. After a hip replacement setback, Peter says the parkrun community has helped him bounce back.
Runners are just special people. When I had my hip operation, one of the guys that I'd met here briefly, knew him a little bit, and I got a text from him out of the blue, anything I can do to help you for your recovery at home or whatever. It was just wonderful.
The pair have both completed more than 300 parkruns and hope to attend the Cairns Marathon next July. Until then, they'll be in Christchurch's Hagley Park every Saturday, rain or shine. Brielle and Harding, News on the Menu.
Thanks, Bri. Are you much of a runner, Holly?
Absolutely not. You will never catch me going for a jog. How about yourself?
Yeah, no, I'm with you. Running's not my cup of tea. I prefer going to the gym myself.
Now, before we send you off on your weekend, I'd love to show you some Premier Hockey League action ahead of the big game this weekend.
Yeah, Kobe was down at their training to chat to the keen players. Let's see how it went.
New Zealand hockey's future looks bright as the inaugural season of the Premier Hockey League hits the halfway point. The all-new league has 4 teams with a combined 44 Black Sticks. As the South Island's only team, the Alpiners represent all of Te Waipounamu. Matches are played in different cities across New Zealand every weekend through November and into December. The players need to be in tune but not fatigued. This weekend will be extra tough.
Oh, they just love playing games and love getting stuck into each other and that combative stuff, which I do think is really important. It is important that we maintain some intensity through the week. So obviously you've got to weigh that up with recovery and making sure you're not pushing the guys too hard, but we still want to play at a really high level. We just want to be known as an aggressive team that wants to play hard and fast and looking to score goals.
Training as a full squad is a bit tricky. Many of the players aren't currently based in Christchurch.
I've played them all through our age group and know them all pretty well, playing various rep teams and stuff together. So the gelling process has been pretty easy. Everyone gets along well, and we've had a few team functions and stuff, which has been good.
The PHL describes itself as Aotearoa's elite domestic hockey competition. It showcases the best Kiwi talent, whether that's established Black Sticks or young up-and-comers looking to get a stick into the national side.
Training with everyone, a whole lot of real good hockey players who have played at a real high level, and so kind of rubbing shoulders with them and learning how they prepare for the game and how they train, and the training environment we've been able to develop here has been pretty cool. It definitely motivates me to want to get to their level when you see them come back and play, and a couple of guys been at the Olympics and talking about that experience, so it's pretty exciting.
It's our first double header of the league. So yeah, we'll see how that goes, bouncing back after a game, after a win or hopefully not a loss, straight into the next game. So travelling from Hamilton up to Auckland, so yeah, I'm sure we'll have enough time to prepare ourselves.
The Alpiners men take on the Mavericks in Hamilton tomorrow and the Tridents at North Harbour on the North Shore of Auckland on Sunday. They'll be looking to firm their spot at the top of the ladder. Kobe Murati, News on the Menu.
Well, the weather today in Ōtautahi is a perfect start to the weekend. Don't you think, Cameron?
It sure is. Today's temperature should reach a high of 18 degrees with some mild cloud in the sky.
It's still a little bit chilly out there though, so if you're going out tonight, make sure you bring a jacket.
And the clouds are looking like there might be a bit of rain, so keep that umbrella handy just in case.
Now, that wraps up our shift here with you today.
We'll be here again same time Monday with new specials.
And we've got an interesting documentary coming up about a local musician and artist, alias Tyro.
Enjoy your weekend, and if you're going to Hosier or celebrating the Christmas at Rangiora Christmas Fair tonight, have the best time. Ka kite anō.
one.
Ready? Standing by and cut. Okay, sweet. We're offline.
I'm Jay.
And I'm Donnie. And together we make Walshworth Productions.
Before we get into the double shot, we'd like to present to you a very special documentary we made.
Yeah, it follows the life of Elias Tyro, who you might have seen on the recent episode of Rhythm and Kai.
The documentary covers his recent album 33. We're really excited to show everyone.
Yeah, we really hope you enjoy it.
Art is who I am. I followed my heart down the path many are not willing to take. I wasn't looking for treasure, I just had a hunger to express myself and nobody was going to tell me otherwise. Rap gave me an outlet to feel in an attempt to express my experience. Tattooing brought me closer to people and the characters I shared space with gave me perspective. What I share is an extension of conversation with an authentic point of view. My style is diverse because it had to be in order to survive an adverse environment. I am an old soul living in a world forever changing.
This body is if the surf is you. Under a spell, over the moon. Breaking the curse, broken a rule. Somebody hurts, everyone rules.
Ko auraki te maonga, ko Hiranui te awa, ko te taio I Marakura te moana, ko Takitimu te waka, ko Kaitahu te iwi, ko te ahi kaikoura a Tamaki te rangi te whenua, ko Takahanga te marae, ko Elias tōku ingoa. Kia ora, my name is Elias Tyro and I'm an artist from Whakarupo, Littleton, Aotearoa, New Zealand. So my hobbies are tattooing, painting, music and jiu-jitsu. My hobbies are pretty full. 33, so that was my first, my debut solo album. The album took about 8 months to make from when I started writing it, but really you could say 33 years, you know. It was a whole life worth of experience that I was drawing from. So 33 for me is like a memoir of my personal experience with the world and encounter with a frequency bigger than myself. It's something I wanted to share, little lessons I've learnt along the way that helped me to control my inner voice and not lose too much focus from now and being present.
Bury the pain, this is a shift. Enter a stage, this is a sip. Willing to shake, I am the bridge. That didn't break, you're not a prisoner, you can
So Earth Body to me comes from a belief that we are the Earth and the Earth is us, and I believe that Earth is a direct reflection of the state of us. So as long as we're full of fear and shit, then our Earth's going to be f***ed up. I believe it's so hard that I think that if like the corporate world or us as a species in general revolved around like the children, because what's more important than kids in the universe, you know, there's nothing. I believe if we began to completely orbit around the children, you know, especially the corporate world, and that I think our Earth would replenish in ways we couldn't even comprehend. You know, my biggest teachers in life outside of my parents was Cody, who was my best mate. That's Cody there. And he died of melanoma at 17. And so through his death it taught me a lot about life, you know. And then my bro 9, who's a 33 in numerology, he's my biggest teacher outside of my parents. You know, your parents teach you so much, and then there's people that teach you more than your parents could. And so I dedicated the first verse of 9 to Cody, and then the second verse to 9, and then I ran Cody's numerology numbers, and Cody was a 9. What got me into music? Well, I wrote a poem for one of my best friends on his deathbed. He died of melanoma at 17. His name was Cody Curran. And one of my other bros was like, bro, you should rap that, you know, and I thought about it, and I was into rap music, and yeah, so I began writing rhymes, and it became like a way I could express myself and vent, while also playing with words, because language is supposed to be playful, you know. It's like a zero-sum game. It's not supposed to be used to control anybody. Well, that's why we like music, because it plays. It's not too serious. You can play around with words. a zero-sum game. That's the only way that language should be, you know. Not too serious. There's something funny about someone that takes things too seriously.
Came a long way down life's hallway, through wrong doors, few poor plays, chewed my cord, earned my pain, abused my form, saw my ways, moved my source.
So Offer was a chorus I had written that I wanted my kids to sing.
I got so much to offer. All I know is I can't care about the problems if it's out of my hands.
The reason I wanted my kids to sing it, not only to have a memory of us together on a frequency like a song, but the chorus goes, I got so much to offer, all I know is I can't care about the problems if it's out of my hands. It's like a empowerment for them to know that they've always got so much to offer, and you say you can, you say you can't, so it's about acknowledging that. It's a pretty cool thing for us to share together and have a song together. Pretty proud he just went in there and just got it so quick, did it so well, even though it was a bit exhausting doing it over and over, eh? Yeah?
It's not about the end, or you stuck right at the start. It's not about the trend, long as you know who you
Company is, like many of the songs on the album, I try to share perspective based on lessons I've learned and things that help me. Like, I'll never speak on something that wasn't my own fault first, so I can't speak on something that hasn't been a fault of mine. It's about sharing them perspectives, but also knowing that I haven't always been this way. I've thought differently, and this is what serves me now, and I feel like it can help others. It's just like a realization of what's important in life. It's about the company, just making sure that you're surrounded by good people, that you have a sense of community, and that it's not all about working to be an individual, like I guess we're kind of programmed to be these days, is like this individual unit. The future doesn't exist because it will be now. So people get fixated on the future too, and the future of things, but it's something that doesn't exist, because when it is the future, it will be now. So the idea is that if you focus on things now and get things right now, then later will be okay, as long as now is right.
And I don't mean work, it's the people that you love to see first. More than money we earn, all the blessings that you ever need. That's what's underneath, keep them company. If action is the love, how you talking to yourself, that's the magic in the fuss, that's the acid in the blood.
You scared me. I thought you were someone else.
You shouldn't be here.
Hello, I'm Tim, and you are? What's your name?
Cleaner.
Upward Spiral, only on Bassline TV.
Okay then.
Bassline 96.1, bringing you The Double Shot with Harry and Zoe. Live from Channel 200.
Welcome back to The Double Shot. You're on with Harry and Zoe.
Now, we have just had breaking news come straight into the studio. Childish Gambino just cancelled his New Zealand and Australian shows. Just came through now.
Yeah, he had a bit of a medical issue at one of his recent shows, and there's been a bit of speculation whether he'd cool off, and he's finally pulled the plug, called off the show. It's all done.
There's definitely going to be some disappointed people out there today, but hopefully he is all right. Now let's talk about Pharrell Williams and the Lego documentary called Piece by Piece. Because did you know that this movie is out in cinemas in America?
Oh, really?
Yep.
Oh.
It is. And the cast includes some huge names, including Kendrick Lamar, Jay-Z, Snoop Dogg, Gwen Stefani, Missy Elliott, Justin Timberlake, Timbaland. So many huge names, and so many of those are actually on our Bassline playlist.
The thing is, it's actually a movie I'd enjoy to watch, but there's no news right now whether it's coming out in New Zealand.
That's
you expect it
true.
to, right?
Yeah, and there's nothing, it's been said if it's going to come into the cinemas soon, or if it's just never going to premiere in New Zealand, because I think I would like to watch it. Although I do wonder, where does someone get an idea to make a movie like that?
You know what I'm thinking? Do you reckon there's going to be you know how Pharrell Williams, every time there's a Despicable Me movie, he makes some of the soundtrack? Do you think there's going to be like a whole bit? So it's a documentary on his life, right, in Lego. So do you think there's going to be a whole bit with him and like Lego minions and stuff?
There must be, right? I mean, I'd enjoy that probably. Imagine that. That would be so mean.
Yeah.
I would watch the movie, I think, but I would also watch it because of the amazing cast that's behind it.
Oh,
like
it's
Kendrick
huge.
Lamar, Jay-Z, you want to like Justin Timberlake. I just want to see how they go on it and how they perform in it because they're voicing it.
Maybe that's why they had to make it out of Lego, because they blew the budget on talent for it.
Yeah, imagine that, eh? Nah, Lego movies have become a huge thing these days, have they not?
Hey, oh, they've become pretty big.
They've become pretty popular, I'd say.
Yeah,
Lego
it's-
in general is just never going to die.
Never
It's
gets
just really
old.
popular in total. Right now, we're going to be doing a little clip of Effing Risky on Bassline TV.
Talking all things risk-related, banking, divorces, whole shebang. Right here, here's a little clip of it right now.
I wanted my kids to grow up with the same name as me. So that was all. It's, yeah, you'll get out of this. It's all about the kids. I didn't want to go back to my maiden name because, yeah, I just wanted to have the same name as them. But then when they got older, you know, they understood that this relationship was just never going to get back together or anything like that. And it was them that encouraged me to change my name back and file for the divorce, which I did.
So they were very supportive of you, of every decision you made, knowing that it was for them.
Yep, absolutely, and they're 100% behind it. Just whatever could make me happy along the way, they just supported me, in every way. And it was difficult for them because, of course, they were very close to his side of the family. So we'd have Christmases where they'd be dropped off at 9 o'clock in the morning and they'd have lunch and I'd go back and pick them up. So they had years of split Christmases.
I know I'll be definitely giving that whole episode a listen. Right now we're going to be playing a game of hot sauces matching the flavours. Harrison, how are you with spice?
Yeah.
Yeah?
Yeah.
Good, what'd you say?
Yeah. Nice little picnic here we got of spices.
Yeah, we've got a lovely little picnic blanket. We've got 4 spices laid out. The flavours that we're going to have to be guessing or matching up to the hot sauces that we're trying. One of them's on onion and capsicum. One of them's chipotle. One of them's tomato and anchovies.
Yuck. Anchovies.
And the last one is chili and garlic, which that one sounds delicious.
All right.
So we're going to have to taste these sauces. Hopefully they won't be too spicy, but I have a sneaking suspicion that they are because I can smell them and they smell.
They do smell
pretty
spicy.
Crazy.
All
I think
right.
we're just going to take a little chip each. Let's dip it into the first one.
Is it bad? I'm more worried about the taste of anchovies and spice.
Oh, you'll figure it out.
Okay.
Let's taste this one first. I'll do a little dabble in there, and I'm eating it now. Oh, that's yummy.
It's pretty good.
I like that. Chipotle, I think.
I think, yeah, that's
Do you reckon
definitely Chipotle.
I reckon.
That has to be Chipotle.
Let's put this one next to the Chipotle sign. And let's try this one. True. Facts.
Yeah. All right.
Let's dip in this. This one looks spicy. I can see chili flakes in this one.
Was that the capsicum from the onion and capsicum? Ooh.
No, that's chili and garlic. Oh, that one's.
I'm tasting the garlic.
That one's spicy.
It's not that spicy. Oh, yeah.
Yeah, it's a little bit of an afterburn. I reckon this one's chili and garlic. Or do you disagree?
I disagree. I think that's. Oh, I need to have another taste.
Go for it. Oh, you.
Actually, no, I do taste the garlic in that. That could be garlic. All right, move that one to the garlic.
We'll move this one to chili and garlic because it's got little chili flakes.
Oh, that's really spicy, that one.
It's hitting me in the neck and throat now. Woo!
Yeah.
All right, let's take another little chip.
Oh, it's a slow burner, isn't it?
It's a slow burner. It doesn't go away. Let's
right.
do this one. It's like a orangey red colour. It's got some bits floating in it that look to be chilies. Or the
Yeah.
anchovies that you're dreading.
All right, well, there's only one way to find out, isn't there?
Oh. That one's very oh.
I
got a
feel
bit
like
of a
I can
kick,
taste
isn't it?
anchovies.
No?
Oh, I have to have another taste.
No, I think this one's tomato and anchovies.
Put it there for now.
We'll put it there for now. We can always still swap it.
All right, there's one left,
The
which
last one-
should be onion and capsicum.
It's very brown in colour. It might be very
thick
spicy.
consistency. Oh, it's going to be...
It's going to be pretty crazy.
Ooh.
Oh,
That's tomato and anchovies.
that is tomato and anchovies.
Yuck.
No. What's the onion and capsicum?
I'm putting that as tomato and anchovies. All right, so we got... That's 4. Oh, there's numbers on the bowls. I didn't even see that. 2. So, yep. So we have 2 2s. Oh,
Nah, man, that one is not. That one, the one that you think is tomato and anchovies, I think is onion and capsicum. Let me taste it again.
I'll try this one again. I'm really going to think about onion.
Oh, I don't like it.
Oh, I'm tasting the onion.
I don't like this one, the tomato and anchovy one.
That's got to be... See, that just tastes like... Oh, it's so hard.
Oh, I know. Oh, so spicy. I actually think that one could be the capsicum one. I think we're pretty correct. I'm sure on this one and sure on this one.
I'm locking it in. That's it.
Chipotle I'm sure on, and chili and garlic I'm sure on, and the rest I don't know.
Yeah, they're all tasty, I'll tell you that, except for the anchovy one.
I wonder how we did on
Hey,
that.
all right, well... Top 100 picks.
Dying a little bit.
Time for our top 100 picks. It's a little segment we do each day for the Bassline Top 100. Voting ends is at November 25th, I'd like to say.
Yep.
November 25th. Be sure to go to our website and cast your vote on who you think should make the Bassline Top 100. My first pick of the day. Oh, it's very spicy.
Oh, it's really burning my tongue now.
All right. I think it's going to be...
It's really burning my mouth.
we're just going to go with Ladders, Mac Miller.
Oh, stop
First pick
making
of the day.
Mac Miller songs. Oh my gosh. I'm gonna go. Have I said Good Days by SZA? Or You Right by Doja Cat?
Well, I'm actually a big fan of Good Days by SZA, so I'm going to take that one as the second one. Good Days by SZA.
Kiss Kiss. Kiss Kiss is a good one. You know what I mean?
All right. Finishing off with a banger from me, All of the Stars.
Oh,
That's my top 3 for the day.
Any Childish Gambino, Kate Renata songs, they will definitely be up there. Definitely make sure to vote for who you think should be on the Bassline 100 countdown. Make sure to vote in our bio, Bassline 96.1 on our Instagram. And if you want to add your playlist, that means you get a double vote. And our 100 countdown is going live on November 27th and voting ends November 25th. So make sure you get in there quickly. Harrison is still struggling with the spice, but we'll get there. Right now, if you're listening on radio, it's Get You by Daniel Caesar.
Channel 200, moving to the Gameline.
Friday afternoon here on the Gameline with Aidan and Sam. It doesn't get much better, does it, Sam?
No, it doesn't. Fridays.
I love Friday, especially the afternoon.
I know. Weekend Eve, I like to call it.
Weekend. Wow. That's really, really cool. Weekend Eve. It's like Saturday's little sister, isn't it?
It sure is. Guess what we're playing?
Rocket League.
We're trying to rank up as quickly as possible. We're almost in the top 5% of players.
Which is crazy.
That is wild. We've been doing pretty well. We're in a 1v1 here. We're trying to level up, like I said, as quickly as possible. And it's just been a grind, hasn't it?
Ones are probably some of the hardest game modes you can play as 1v1 on this mode.
Definitely.
Purely because the skill level of a player is so hard to judge in a game like this that it can actually be multiple different skill levels all in one rank, you know?
Definitely, yeah. See,
nice
opening
Great
goal.
goal.
Nice
Great
opening
goal.
goal.
Ones is a really, really hard game also to control because, you know, you could be up 3 or 4-0, but they can turn it around so fast.
Couple mistakes in a row, famously, can send you on that long, windy stream to a loss.
Any gaming in your weekend ahead?
I mean, I'll try. Oh, that's a good shot. Tough, though. Yeah, I kind of want to play a little bit Black Ops 6.
Oh, nice.
I haven't had the chance to play much of it.
Yeah.
But, I mean...
I'm pretty deep into Season 1. They just released that last Friday, and... I don't know if it's too early to say yet, but Call of Duty could be
Game of the year?
It could be back.
Game of the year?
I don't know about Game of the Year. Look, the thing is with Game of the Year is it's going to be really hard for one of those big games like that to get.
Yeah, true.
Because famously it's normally something that's had a really cool story or something that's grabbed the creators and the editors by more than just a community based.
Yeah, because like all the other Call of Duties have already had all the accolades they deserve. So it's like, okay, another rinse and repeat. They brought back Nuketown, like...
Correct. And like the thing is, they did just grab the best parts about the other games and add it to this one, which is like, it is what we wanted, and that's really, really cool, but it is the cheap way of doing it, I suppose.
Yeah, definitely. Lucky you missed that.
I mean, you have companies like Epic Games that created Fortnite and changed literally the whole gaming scene, and Call of Duty had that moment back at World at War, you know, when they created a 6v6 format of small maps where you could go to war fast paced. You know, that created their own thing, but it's doing that again. How do you do that again?
How do you do that again? So many millions of dollars have been put into the gaming industry in these past years, and we've seen some pretty cool stuff.
Yeah, for sure. And we've also seen some massive fails, like Black Ops 4, for example, and Black Ops 3. They introduced the exosuits, and that pissed a lot of people off.
Really?
Yeah, it did, because they didn't really like the idea of a soldier that, you know, you've spent your whole life idolizing these people that fight for you and your country, and then you see a dude with a jetpack doing
tricks on it.
It's like it kind of takes away from the realism point of it,
and that's why most people play, right? Because it's like the closest they can get to a war without any actual threat.
Correct.
Like, it is though. Like, in a weird way, it is. Yeah,
it's the way that they can get like a crazy drive and like a hit of dopamine, but in a completely safe environment. You know, and that is one of the greatest things about gaming. But yeah, it is hard to find that balance of realism plus this beautiful world that has been created. So it's one of the great tales of gaming. It seriously is.
Definitely. We'll have to see what else comes out in the near future. I'm really excited, man. Like the tools being used to create these games as well is just like next level. All the motion capture stuff, like they've had it in the past, but this is just ramped up.
Yeah, it has. And the fact that they can give Unreal Engine to somebody who just loves stuff like that, you know, it's insane to what they can actually do with a game.
Definitely. Well, tune in to Bassline 961 on Twitch TV.
Bassline 96.1, bringing you the double shot with Harry and Zoe, live from Channel 200.
Double shot of Harrison and Zoe. Now, we have the answers to the spice thing, so if you're as curious as us, if we got the spices, hot sauce flavors correct, we have the answers for you.
I'm super curious. I think we did pretty well, but I don't want to sound overly confident if we're wrong.
Well, I guess we'll find out in a second here. For number 1, we picked Chipotle. That was correct.
Yes, that's a win. What was the next
Number 2,
one?
we put chili and garlic, which is also correct.
Yes,
now
another
here
one.
were the 2 that we're struggling with. Number 3 was we put onion and capsicum. Do you know what it was?
Oh, was it the anchovy one?
It was onion and capsicum.
Yes,
we got them all right.
killed it. Oh my gosh.
Good job.
Give me some. We killed that. We did so well. I didn't think we were going to get all of those, to be honest.
Yeah, I thought there was going to be a few like little
Bit of a
mishaps.
curveball almost. Taste buds are still a little bit on fire.
Oh yeah, they
Just
are a little
slightly.
bit. You know what else is on fire?
What?
Childish Gambino at the moment. He has been going off. First he cancels a show, and I hear he's planning a movie.
Oh
Hear about that
yeah,
one?
what's that about? Hey, to be fair though, the fact that he cancelled his shows has just cut, like the news has just hit us, and I'm pretty disappointed. I actually have quite a few friends who were going to the concert, so I really feel bad for them because they were so stoked. Because if you're a Childish Gambino fan, I know that you are like a fan, you know, like you have everything of them. You've listened to every album, every movie, every Instagram post that's ever come out with. You are such a fan of Childish Gambino, and then those people would be so devastated. I really fear for you guys.
This might be a hot take, but Childish Gambino is kind of like the Taylor Swift of like the male for the males.
Sure.
Does that make sense?
You could say that.
All right. His movie. Have you seen that?
Yeah, but I've also heard that it's like almost a conspiracy theory, and there was a trailer about it, and some people don't actually believe that it's a thing. So
It does sound quite ridiculous that he's acting, directing, and made the soundtrack for it.
yeah, see, I would have thought it'd been like a documentary of him, but no, it's actually
Like
him
a
being an actor in it.
proper
and
film.
His album Bando, what is going to be the soundtrack for it, I think.
Yeah, and the trailer for the movie did come out before the like actual album came out.
Yeah.
So what I do personally believe is that the trailer was a sort of teaser just to promote the album a bit more. But who knows? Maybe he is going to make a movie.
I don't know.
Yeah.
Unsure.
Mm.
I mean, I would watch it, I think. I'd be keen for it, for sure.
100%. Text us at Bassline 96.1, your opinion on it, and yeah, we'll get back to you maybe.
Right now we're going to be watching some Upward Spiral. Let's give that a watch because it really entertains me every single time.
It's pretty good. I rate it.
You scared me. I thought you were someone else.
You shouldn't be here.
Hello, I'm Tim, and you are? What's your name?
Cleaner.
Upward Spiral, only on Bassline TV.
I don't know about you, but I've been loving Upward Spiral.
They're a really good show. I love the concept behind it all, and every single new episode that comes out, I'm fiending to watch the next episode.
Fiending, absolutely.
Isn't that one of your guilty pleasures? Fiend by Travis Scott?
Yeah.
Yeah, we spoke
It is
about
about-
it. It's
hey.
almost like a bit of an ick that you do have
Listen
that as one of your
to
favourite-
listen to Fiend.
And you don't listen to it ironically either. To be fair, I get it.
All right.
Kind of.
Should we
but
talk
still.
X then?
Yeah, let's do it. Have you got one? Like, one of my biggest icks, I think, is people that chew really loudly. I don't know why, I can't really handle it.
Yeah.
The big, loud chewing noises, it just sends a shiver down my spine.
That's fair enough.
You're
to be
quite bad for it sometimes,
Chewing.
Harrison.
Oh well, that's when I had like my tonsils still in. They were quite big, so it was like kind of like messing my breathing a little bit.
I don't know about that one, because you always come to the office with this huge bowl of pasta. It's humongous. It's genuinely like, I don't know how you eat it all, and then you're just munching away at it for like half an
Balkan
hour.
season. Oh, I've been getting booed for Balkan season. Hey, well, my ick, I feel like you would be pretty guilty of it. I can totally imagine you being this girl in high school. But just like when you're near a girl and she has her phone out, she has the long acrylic nails, and all you hear on it is just like texting, just tapping away. Hold on, let me get a little example of it.
No, I
Just
know what
tapping
you
like-
mean.
I hate that so much.
No, I get it, partially, but I also think it's almost ASMR-y.
No.
No, not at all.
It
Doesn't-
sends
just
shivers
me?
down my spine. I'm like, ooh, yucky.
So do you not like nails on a chalkboard either, though?
Oh, who does?
No, yeah, fair. Do you know what actually icks me out when it comes to texture things?
Yeah.
Marshmallows. The coating of the marshmallow, it's freaky. Whenever I touch it, I get goosebumps.
I thought you said teacher, not texture.
Oh.
I was a bit like, what is marshmallows?
Marshmallows just aren't great. I just don't like them in general, to be honest.
You're a psychopath.
Text us your icks on Bassline 96.1 just so that we know what everyone else is thinking here.
Hey, let's switch over to the game line for a moment here, and if you want to vote on the roadie for who had the better road trip out of Zoe and Sam, then text us on Bassline 96.1, and you could be in to win a year's subscription to Roadie. How good of a prize is that?
It's actually pretty good. I was on the app doing the road trip and we loved it because it gave us so many hints and so many spots to hidden gems. I couldn't have done it without that, really.
I'm not going to lie, I've actually downloaded the app and I have been having a little spy on it to check it out.
But definitely vote. Right now, it is Poetic Justice, Kendrick Lamar on Bassline.
Channel 200, moving to the game line.
Back online with the game line, and Sam is playing some duos. He's trying to rank up as fast as you can, aren't you?
Trying to. It's proven pretty difficult. These players at this higher end are so class. We're up big in this game, though, and that's a good wee read, I reckon.
You're feeling pretty confident in this one. Your teammate's been playing quite well. I'm enjoying it.
He has. Oh, he's going to beat me there.
So what rank are you at the moment? You're champion 1.
Currently champ 1, almost champ 2.
Wow.
Yeah, been a bit of a grind to get here.
Whoa, that's a great goal.
It's a nice shot, man.
It's a tough one to concede. They're coming back into it, 4-2.
They are.
Starting to stress a little bit. A little bit of stress coming up.
We've got a good wee cushion, I like to call it.
Okay.
We'll just try play smart.
Yeah.
And we'll let our teammate do a lot of the fighting for us. Get in there, brother.
Oh, I think the team you're versing, they're only just starting to really come together.
Yeah, definitely. They put some good shots on, like the one we saw just before. Utilising the back wall there. I might do a little bit of that myself here, actually.
Here we go. Oh, hard luck. He met you well.
Oh, and he's lost the 50. So the best way to defend here is sitting in the goal and waiting. Because if you're sitting outside the goal, your body on your car has a lot of different, I guess, curves and angles, and there's a really high chance that it can go behind you and back into your own goal.
Right.
So I'll attack this here.
Positioning in this game is so massive.
Oh, definitely. Like, You can have all the mechanics in the world, but if someone's in the right spot at the right time, they're going to beat you 100% of the time. You
Yeah,
know what I'm
especially
saying?
like reading the play. You have to know when's your time to go and when's your time to sit back, when's your time to hit the ball.
Strike, when's your time to defend, you know?
Yeah.
See, like this scenario, I'm just going to shadow. He's going to beat me to that, so I'll wait.
And you knew...
And I'll fake it. It's fine. My teammate's
there. Yeah.
Perfect.
Oh, it's such a beautiful game.
It is. I reckon it's the hardest game to get good at mechanically.
Yeah, I definitely agree with that. My my lovely girlfriend wanted to play it with me. She said, "Oh, come on, I'll verse you in the car rocket game." And I was just like, Look,
I'll be honest.
I really would love to, but would probably have to train you for a good month and a half before it's even the tiniest bit exciting for me, eh?
No, genuinely like that, though.
It is,
if you've never played it, honestly, give it a go and tell us what you reckon on Bassline 96.1 on the Instagram, because it is just...
We would love to hear. We had someone jump in the Twitch stream before, the Black Ghost, who was joining us all the way from Texas in the USA, and he was telling us about some of his favourite vehicles to use in Rocket League, because they have different hitboxes. People forget that.
Oh, that's a lucky save.
That the cars all drive the same, they all are the same speed, the same drifting, the same brakes, but the hitbox of the car is actually a little bit different. So we had the Black Ghost all the way from Texas. He was telling us his favourite. He likes the Octane, which is the first...
It's the go-to car for
most.
most.
Go-to. It's the first car you get in the game, and I think that was probably one of the smarter things that they did with the game, was making the first car super equipable and usable.
Definitely.
Because it just means that you can jump straight into the game and you don't have to pay to win. It's not one of those games. It's all just cosmetic.
Yeah, definitely. Well, the thing is, these cars look different. They also have different steering turning circles.
Yes.
So it makes it so much harder for some guys, and they've got bigger fronts so you can shoot goals from further away. Like, it's so technical.
Yeah, it is.
But a lot of people use the main two cars, which is the Octane and the Fennec, which is the one we've got.
Yeah, we're using the Fennec.
There's a really good chance our teammate here will have the Octane.
If you guys want to jump in and have a chat with us while we're on Twitch, we will be doing so up until 3 o'clock today. Twitch TV/Bassline 961.
You don't want to miss it. It's been a ball of fun so far, and there's plenty more to come.
It has been. It's been great. And next week, we are doing a story-based game. So there's going to be a wee bit of a storyline we're building from Monday onwards. I would not want to miss that.
That's a nice wee pass. Not back to me, please, sir.
You can work with that. Thank you very much for joining us, and have a wonderful Friday afternoon.
Bassline 96.1, bringing you the double shot with Harry and Zoe, live from Channel 200.
Welcome back to the double shot with Harry and Zoe. Now, looking at me here, you see Zoe isn't behind the desk. That's because she is over there guarding our whiteboard.
I am here with the lovely whiteboard.
Now, looking at it on the TV, you may be wondering why it is numbered 1 to 5 on the whiteboard. Pretty much what we're going to be doing is our blind ranking game, but with Bassline artists. So essentially the way this works is on this lovely TV behind me here, there is going to be a Bassline artist put up, and we have to rank them 1 to 5 without knowing who's coming next.
I actually think this is going to be quite a hard game because I love all of our artists. I don't know how we're going to be able to choose who goes on 5. And then what if, I don't even know.
Oh, it'd be a disaster if we have like someone real good at number 5. Okay,
Imagine.
Should we just jump straight into it then?
Let's do it. Let's see our first artist.
Cool.
It
Zoe,
started with such a good.
I know you want to put, all right, it's Kate Trinata for you, those of you listening on air right now.
He's coming to New Zealand. Surely we put him on number 1.
Oh, think about it though. There could be some, actually, I don't know if there's anyone who would be better than Kate Trinata.
I mean, you'd love Mac Miller, I'm sure.
All right, you have my permission to put Kate Trinata at number 1.
Yes, that's a win. Kate Trinata is being written on number 1 on the board. What's our next artist?
Will Smith.
Will Smith.
Can't stop thinking about the little incident at the Oscars with Will Smith every time I see his name.
Yeah. Will Smith, where would you put him on our blind ranking board?
Only listen to a few of his songs. The songs I do listen to I really like. I would like to put him higher, but I feel like there'll be better artists, so let's put him at 4.
4 or 5?
4. 5.
Brutal. Oh my gosh, let's see our next artist.
Our next artist is Kendrick Lamar.
Kendrick Lamar. Oh, that's
I feel like that has
classic.
to be 2.
Has to be, right?
Yeah, put him up there.
What if there's Drake coming as well, though? I'll be like,
oh well, Kendrick's winning this one then, I guess.
Situation, writing him up right now. What is our
Kendrick
next
in number
artist?
2. We got 3 and 4 left. Oh, I know what you're gonna want for this one, Zoe. Doja Cat.
3, immediately 3.
All right, put it in.
Yay! And who's our last one going on number 4?
SZA.
Oh, rough.
All right, put SZA in number 4. Do you agree with that list?
I actually think that list is good. I actually think I would rank them like that had I not known.
I would swap Doja Cat and SZA around, but that's about it so far. So the list is Kate Renata, Kendrick Lamar, Doja Cat, SZA, and Will Smith.
Yeah, to be fair, that's fair enough, I think. Coming up now, we have got a clip of On the Line, All on Green. It's the stuff about, it's an episode about life saving. So let's send us over to that.
Spent time on the Gold Coast during a competitive season. How did being in that environment shape your development as an athlete? And what was it like competing in Australia compared to New Zealand?
Yeah, it was an awesome experience, eh? The club that I was at, very fortunate to be there and make a lot of friends, but it was an amazing time. But like just at that club that I was training with day in, day out, there was probably 10 professionals in that club, so it was very, very hard and very, very tough. But yeah, it made me a better athlete and a better trainer for when I come back to New Zealand. And what else was I forgot the end of the question, sorry.
What's it like compared to New Zealand?
Yeah, compared to New Zealand, it's crazy. It's like a different level. I don't know, if there's 100 people here in the Ironman race, there would be 400 in Australia or 500, and they're all just as good as everyone else. Like they're just, I don't know, it's like New Zealand on steroids.
Yeah,
just
so
everyone.
it's like a big skill back.
Yeah, it's like a massive step up. You know, you can be the best in New Zealand, but you could be number 200 in Australia.
Back on the double shot with Harrison and Zoe, and we're actually on day 3 of our live television experience. And we're going to be looking back on a couple of our favourite moments. I know I have some. Harrison, start us off.
I want to go back to the ball chat we were having earlier about the top 10 balls. We got a text in on Bassline 96.1 on our Instagram, a DM, sorry, from Callum, who agrees that the Palms is the best, but thinks the hub was done dirty. So just an opinion from one of our listeners.
I don't know, I kind of agree, but also partially Grace thinks it is a staunch that Eastgate should be higher up.
I do think, I agree with Grace on that one. It
Yeah,
should be a bit
I think Eastgate, I don't know, but it has Taco Bell, which you don't find many Taco Bells around Christchurch anymore, even though it's kind of on the opposite road. But
any moments from the show that stand out to you particularly?
Oh, I think that dance with Ron Guevara was great.
That was
I
great.
mean, you really whipped out your moves. That was insane. And all of our live artists that we've had in so far have been so good. I know that I've been grooving to all of them, and I've looked all of them up later on their Instagrams or their Spotifys to check them out even more.
The live music has been good. What I want to know is, do you remember that little spin move that Ron taught us?
Yes, the one where you had to drop it and then...
He was so flexible, that was crazy. He like dropped like fully just boom on the floor like that.
I don't know how he did it, but I think I want to learn more about it. But when it comes to like dancing those moves, but I'm not very great at it. You got out your moves though.
Oh yeah.
You were fully
breaking it down.
killing it. Dancing your heart out.
Hey, we've had heaps of artists on this week, and we got a few more little special guests coming up next week, so be sure to stick around on our show for that.
So thank you so much for everyone that has been tuning in over this week. We will be back on Monday for 3 huge days of TV in a row. It'll be Monday, Tuesday and Wednesday.
It's going to be massive, I'll tell you that much.
It's going to be so much fun as well. And make sure to catch the Saturday Sprint from 11 till 1 on Bassline Radio.
I'm Harry.
And I'm Zoe.
And you are on Bassline.
Bassline 96.1. See ya!